A growing number of economists, investors, and policymakers are warning that one of the biggest threats to the global economy may not come from inflation, trade wars, or geopolitical conflicts, but from something less visible: the enormous mountain of debt accumulated by governments around the world. Over the past decade, public debt has risen at a pace rarely seen in modern history. The trend accelerated dramatically during the COVID-19 pandemic as governments borrowed trillions of dollars to support businesses, protect jobs, strengthen healthcare systems, and prevent economic collapse. While these measures helped stabilize economies during a period of extraordinary uncertainty, they also left many nations with debt burdens that continue to grow. Today, governments face a difficulty again. The borrowing that once appeared manageable when interest rates were near zero has become significantly more expensive as central banks maintain higher rates to fight inflation. As a result, debt servicing costs are rising rapidly, forcing policymakers to make increasingly difficult financial decisions. The United States remains at the center of global attention. Federal debt has climbed to record levels, exceeding $40 trillion for the first time. Each year, the government must refinance hundreds of billions of dollars in maturing debt while also issuing new bonds to cover budget deficits. With interest rates significantly higher than they were just a few years ago, the cost of borrowing has surged. Government interest payments are now among the fastest growing categories of federal spending. Economists warn that within the next decade, the United States could spend more on the interest payments than on national defense, healthcare programs, or education. Such a scenario would limit the government's flexibility to respond to future economic crises and invest in long-term priorities. The situation is not unique to America. Across Europe, many countries continue to carry debt levels elevated by years of economic stimulus and social spending. Italy, France, Spain, and several other major economies face increasing pressure to balance growth objectives with fiscal responsibility. Japan presents an even more striking example. The country has one of the highest debt to GDP ratios. However, as global financial conditions change, investors are closely watching whether the country can maintain stability without significantly increasing borrowing costs. Emerging markets face different but equally serious challenges. Many developing economies borrowed heavily in foreign currencies during periods of low interest rates as the US dollar strengthened and global borrowing costs increased. Debt repayments became more expensive. Countries with weaker currencies now face the dual challenge of managing both debt obligations and inflation pressures. Financial markets are becoming increasingly sensitive to government borrowing. Bond investors are demanding higher yields to compensate for perceived risks associated with rising debt levels and future inflation. When investors require higher returns, governments must pay more to borrow money, creating a cycle that can further worsen fiscal conditions. This dynamic has important consequences beyond government finances. Bond yields influence nearly every aspect of the financial system. Mortgage rates, business loans, consumer credit, and corporate borrowing costs are all affected by movements in government bond markets. For households, higher yields can translate into more expensive mortgages and loans. Home buyers may face increased monthly payments, reducing affordability and slowing housing markets. Businesses may delay expansion plans because financing costs become less attractive. The stock market is also heavily influenced by government debt trends. Rising bonds yields can reduce the appeal of equities by providing investors with safer alternatives that offer competitive returns. When government bonds yield more, some investors shift capital away from stocks, potentially placing downward pressure on equity valuations. Technology companies are particularly vulnerable to this effect. Many high-growth firms rely on expectation of future earnings. Higher interest rates reduce the present value of those future points, which can negatively affect stock prices. Another concern involves the possibility of a fiscal spiral. In such a scenario, governments borrow more to cover growing interest expenses, increasing debt level further. Investors respond by demanding even higher yields, which raises the borrowing costs again. If left unchecked, this cycle can undermine confidence and create financial instability. Credit rating agencies have repeatedly highlighted these risks. Ratings influence how investors perceive their credit worthiness or government and can affect borrowing costs significantly. A downgrade for a major economy can trigger market volatility and increase financial expenses. Demographic trends add another layer of complexity. Many developed nations are experiencing aging population. As populations age, governments often face rising healthcare and pension costs, while tax revenues grow more slowly. Fewer workers supporting more retirees creates long-term fiscal pressure that can be difficult to address. At the same time, governments face increasing demands for spending, infrastructure, modernization, defense budgets, climate initiatives, energy security, and artificial intelligence investments all require substantial resources. Policymakers must balance these priorities against the need to maintain sustainable public finances. The energy transition alone could require trillions of dollars in investment over the coming decades. Upgrading foreign power grids, expanding renewable energy capacity, building battery storage systems, and developing new technologies will require significant public and private funding. Artificial intelligence presents similar challenges and opportunities. Governments want to remain competitive in the AI race by supporting research, education, semiconductor manufacturing, and digital infrastructure. The investments could boost future productivity but may require additional borrowing in the short term. Some economists argue that debt itself is not necessarily dangerous. What makes is whether borrowed funds are used productively. If debt finances investments that increase economic growth, productivity, and tax revenues, governments may be able to sustain higher borrowing levels without major problems.